What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Did I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron. Today in Eternal Evolution, I want to go ahead and pose a question to the community because it's something I've been thinking about for a while, and the more I play with Sif, the more I think it might be true. And the question is Sif the new Nord? When you get right down to it, Nord takes a ton of damage and dishes out a ton of damage. Sif, through Gobo the summons, takes a ton of damage, but also has a very high damage output. So assuming that Sif was not a one-time limited draw, as Nord apparently is, right? No event has come around. The only way you can get him now is by putting money into the game. Assuming Sif comes back around a limited event or giant tower or something like that, assuming she cycles back around, is Sif the free-to-play Nord equivalent? Because her damage is really off the meters in a lot of events, and you can use her in so many places. You can use her in the Reign of Idar. She's not going to get as high as some of the assassins, but if you have 2 or 3 assassins like I did, throw her in as the 4th. She does good melee damage. You can obviously use her in the Death Hive here as that comes up. You can use her in the Katosian Triangle and a ton of places. Like the Roulette of Truth, I've defeated level 8. And as you see her, she's not with her summoned friends. Why? Because she's with the assassins. Because Gobo goes in there, the Pebbles go in there. They do great melee damage, even though Sif is standing outside the circle. So she's not taking the hits. Gobo's going into the circle, doing some really excellent damage. And if it works in the Roulette of Truth, then you know it works here in the Terra Dome as well. Anywhere that Gobo can get in and do melee damage, gonna do a ton of damage, right? And for the Crimson Abyss, uber important to use her because she has Gobo, which counts as 3 summons plus 3 pebbles once you have the talents up. So there's 6 summons plus her. That's 7 people just right there for Sif. So she is incredibly useful in the Crimson Abyss. I use her in my arena team. I'm what, 13 right now? And I'm using purely summoners because she does such a good job. The pebbles are removing some ill effects. She's doing a ton of damage. Gobo's taking a ton of damage. So my question to the community is, if Sif comes back around into some kind of event, whether it's Giant Tower or another limited event, something that comes back up other than putting real American currency or whatever currency you're using into the game, is Sif the new Nord, right? And back it up if you have some feedback, like, no, Nord still stands head and shoulders above Sif, and this is why. Or, yeah, I think you might have a point there, Aaron. Sif takes damage, she gives damage, she is just uber useful in every game mode, and I'm really, really glad that I ended up drawing for her and maxing her out, essentially, because for me, it was for testing purposes. But I don't have the resources. I'm not a whale, right? I don't have the resources to put it into everybody. Like, I haven't even drawn for Acadia yet, just because I don't know if I'm gonna have the resources to put fully into her to test her properly. And if I don't, then I'm not gonna draw her, even though she would help my hunter team. So there's the question: is Sif the new Nord? Yes or no? Why? I think I've presented my idea that Sif is the new Nord, free to play, as long as she comes back around in the event, just because she is so useful in so many different events, takes damage, puts out damage. There we go, guys. I'm not going to keep beating the dead horse. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming content. And as always, guys, have fun. Good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.